Shalom. This week's Sedra is Sedra Shemini. Parents strive with all their might, dedicating all their efforts and energies to raise their children properly. First and foremost, they protect their children from all harm, ensuring their safety above all else. A parent's responsibility extends past their children's safety. A parent tries to pass on their values, ethics, and morals to their children in the hopes that they follow the path that they've chosen for themselves. What determines whether children follow the paths of their parents? If only an answer was easily found. This week's Sedra expresses the nightmare of all parents. Children who leave the path of their parents, placing themselves in the ultimate danger. This Dvar Torah will examine Aaron's horror and give direction to those who share his experience. In this week's Sedra, Aaron and two of his sons are instructed how to offer the daily meal offering. But the Torah describes Aaron's sons in a strange way, calling them his remaining sons. The Torah refers to Aaron's sons as the remaining because right before this instruction, Aaron's two other sons died after offering a strange offering. Our sages debate what caused their death. Rabbi Elazar says Aaron's sons died only because they rendered halachic decisions in the presence of Moshe, their teacher. Rabbi Shmuel says they died because they had entered the sanctuary after having drunk wine. Our sages explain that due to his sin in encouraging, albeit accidentally, the golden calf, God decreed that Aaron's 4 sons should die. Moshe prayed for Aaron's children, and our sages explained that Aaron's punishment was cut in half. Our sages' explanation that Moshe's prayer cut Aaron's punishment in half is confusing. After all, our sages explained that it was due to their sins that 2 of Aaron's sons died. Did Aaron's sons die because of their own sin, or their father's sin? Aaron's sin caused the divine decree of the sin of all 4 of his sons. Moshe prayed for the nullification of the entire decree, and was successful. Aaron's sons were all to be saved, but then the unthinkable happened. Aaron's sons sinned on their own, a sin so grievous they were punished with death. Like Aaron, all parents strive to pass on their values to their children, but results are not guaranteed. Parents do all they can, but in the end, how their children will decide to lead their lives is up to their children. Aaron experienced the pain of what many parents have experienced ever since, the frustration of children who didn't follow their traditions and morals. Aaron paid the ultimate price when his children didn't follow in his path. His children brought on their own deaths. Aaron's reaction, silence in the face of frustration and disappointment, reflected an awareness of the limitations of a parent's influence on their children. It's a tragic story, a difficult one for us to read some 3,000 years later. Let's hope that those that have experienced the same thing as Aaron have comfort. And for those of us that haven't, may we never. Shalom.